his Bible Revelations on the website name.ph. The late teacher Erano M. Evangelista has shown how the role of the United Nations was prophesied in the Scriptures. The prophecy describes how they will play a vital role in preventing a disastrous global war in our era. We will be reading the New King James Version of the Bible. Let us read Revelation 7 verses 1 to 3. After these things I saw 4 angels standing at the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, on the sea, or on any tree. Then I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was granted to harm the earth and the sea, saying, Do not harm the earth, the sea, or the trees till we have sealed the servants of our God on their foreheads. Revelation 7 verses 1 to 3. As we can read from the passage, 4 angels standing on the 4 corners of the earth. According to teacher Evangelista, these 4 angels symbolize the UN or the United Nations. What does the wind symbolize? Let us read in Jeremiah 4, verses 10 to 13. Then I said, Ah, Lord God! Surely you have greatly deceived this people and Jerusalem, saying, You shall have peace, whereas the sword reaches to the heart. At that time it will be said to this people and to Jerusalem, A dry wind of the desolate heights blows in the wilderness toward the daughter of my people, not to fan or to cleanse. A wind too strong for these will come from me. Now I will also speak judgment against them. Behold, he shall come up like clouds, and his chariots like a whirlwind. His horses are swifter than eagles. Woe to us, for we are plundered. Jeremiah 4 verses 10 to 13. As we can learn from the said passage, the wind symbolizes war. Therefore the verse that says holding the 4 winds of the earth means the United Nations or UN are symbolically trying to hold back wars, conflicts, and confrontations among nations presently happening in many parts of the world. Going back to Revelation 7, verses 1 to 3, we can read how the passage mentions another angel ascending from the east having the seal of the living God. What is the meaning of the seal of the living God that the other angel will put on the people's foreheads? Let us read in Revelation 22, verses 3 to 4. And there shall be no more curse, but the throne of God and of the Lamb shall be in it, and his servants shall serve him. They shall see his face, and his name shall be on their foreheads. Revelation 22, verses 3 to 4. The seal of the living God symbolizes the name of God that will be made known to the people. At the same time, the angel represents the last prophet or messenger whom God had sent to reveal his great name in the Bible. This is none other than the late teacher Evangelista, who hails from the Far East, the Philippines. Since 2006, he has made known the actual name of God in the Scriptures to the people of the world through the website www.name.ph. Reading again Revelation 22 verse 3, it reads that there will be no more curse once all people know the name of God. What did God say long ago about this curse? Let us read in Deuteronomy 11 verses 26 to 28. Behold, I set before you today a blessing and a curse. The blessing, if you obey the commandments of the Lord your God which I command you today, and the curse, if you do not obey the commandments of the Lord your God, but turn aside from the way which I command you today, to go after other gods which you have not known. Deuteronomy 11, verses 26 to 28. God through his prophet Moses had already given us a choice to either live under his blessing or curse. Like Adam and his wife Eve in the Garden of Eden, God gave us free will. A choice on how we lead our lives. We can enjoy a good and happy life if we follow his commandments, but we will suffer pain and hardships if we disobey them and worship other gods we have not known. How will we know if we are experiencing blessings or curses from God? Let us read in Deuteronomy 28 verses 58 to 61, If you do not carefully observe all the words of this law that are written in this book, that you may fear this glorious and awesome name, the Lord your God, then the Lord will bring upon you and your descendants extraordinary plagues, great and prolonged plagues, and serious and prolonged sicknesses. Moreover, he will bring back on you all the diseases of Egypt, of which you were afraid, and they shall cling to you. Also, every sickness and every plague, which is not written in this book of the law, will the Lord bring upon you until you are destroyed. Deuteronomy 28, verses 58 to 61. We can understand that the spread of virulent viruses like the ongoing COVID-19 virus, AIDS, Ebola, and deadly natural disasters such as destructive hurricanes, wildfires, earthquakes that were not recorded nor experienced in the time of Moses are signs that the world is under God's curse. We do not follow His true commandments, we worship false gods. We do not call on His real name. Is this true? Let us read Psalm 79, verse 6. Pour out your wrath on the nations that do not acknowledge you, on the kingdoms that do not call your name. Psalm 79 verse 6. As stated in the said Bible passage, the reality of why God does not hear our prayers and instead we experience all this suffering is that we do not call on His name. A proof of this is when you ask, "What is the name of God?" You will get many answers such as Jesus, YHWH, Yahweh, Yah, Jehovah, Yahuwah, El, Elohim, Adonai, Hashem, Allah, and many more according to the teachings of the religions. Some will answer that God has many names. Others are not sure that God has a name. That is the reason for our present suffering, the curse from God. We do not call on the actual name of God. We worshipped gods that were false gods. We can now realize why it was written in Revelation 22 verse 3 that there would be no more curse, because the curse will end once the people unite in calling on the true name of God, which the late teacher Evangelista revealed on the said website. Let us again read in Revelation 7 verses 1 to 3. After these things I saw 4 angels standing at the 4 corners of the earth, holding the 4 winds of the earth, that the wind should not blow on the earth, on the sea, or on any tree. Then I saw another angel ascending from the east, having the seal of the living God. And he cried with a loud voice to the 4 angels to whom it was granted to harm the earth and the sea, saying, "Do not harm the earth, the sea, or the trees till we have sealed the servants of our God on their foreheads." Revelation 7 verses 1 to 3. We can now understand how the United Nations was prophesied in the Bible. They have the power to prevent a global war that would cause great suffering and deaths for the lives of many and even cause destruction to the environment. The way they can genuinely prevent such a catastrophic global war and establish true world peace is to make the whole world heed the Bible revelations of the late teacher Evangelista about the name of God on the website name.ph. Once all the world's people know the actual name of God and His true teachings in the Bible, they will realize that there is no more reason to be divided against each other. All will be calling on the same and only actual name of God. This will prevent all wars and conflicts from happening again, and we will all have everlasting peace. Let us now know God's true name, His true teachings, and the real identity of Jesus in the Bible, by visiting the website www.name.ph. The website does not promote a new religion or faith, but only to share God's true message. Also, to receive notifications about the latest videos regarding Teacher Evangelista's Bible revelations, kindly hit the subscribe button. Thank you for watching.